Hi, this is Olaf. We are now only one day away from the first Ironman World Championship in over 2 years. So excitement is really getting pretty high. I'm really looking forward to race tomorrow. Obviously, quite stressed. But this is the last update before the race and episode 16 of my journey to the Ironman World Champs in Kona and St. George 2022. Okay, so quick update. The last trainings were pretty well. Sort of easy stuff with sort of a few shorter efforts. To keep the metabolism and the muscles alert, but trying to get as much rest before the race as possible. I'm feeling really good. I have no pains, sort of, the effortless speed and power, that all seems to work pretty well. So really happy with that. Had a bit of another disaster with the bike this morning. Basically the issue is that the extension that I'm using wasn't completely sealing anymore, and so this morning one of the tires which was still using the old extension was a little bit deflated, so I changed the inner tube, and then when I came back from the 1 hour, it was almost flat. For my 1 hour ride this morning, the tire was almost flat again. So then I tried to fix with some tape so that it seals better, but then when I tried to close it, I broke the extension completely. So I had to go to the bike mechanic to buy another extension, and then I didn't figure out how to actually put it on. Then also realized that the thing to fix the wheel on the bike on the back, I actually hadn't put it on. I'd forgotten that as well, and I was already sort of on my way to the bike check-in. So so a bit hectic. I took it back home, picked that up, but now so I really put the new extension in quite tight, so I so that there's no more leak, the new one. I hope that I will not have a flat, because that might be a bit complicated to actually get it off, but fingers crossed. Tomorrow morning the tire is still inflated, there's no leak, and everything's gonna be okay, because otherwise the roads are really good conditions, it's dry, so it should be good. Okay, so for the race tomorrow, what's to be expected? So first of all, the swim is looking to be pretty calm tomorrow, so not at all, almost no wind. Today as well was completely flat, zero wind at the reservoir. So it's quite hot today, 33 degrees, and also much hotter in the morning, around 16-17 degrees. And tomorrow it also should be warmer in the morning, not as hot as today, but over 30 degrees definitely. So number one, that means that the water is going to be maybe a little bit warmer as well, so not not horrible, and it's going to be a hot day for sure by the end of it, but so the cold and the swim shouldn't be an issue. We should definitely have a full swim, so that's good. That's definitely good news overall. So expect a swim should be between 1 hour and 1 hour 05 approximately. If I'm lucky, I can get close or under 1 hour. If I have not such a good day, it might be above. So, but that's the expectation: 1 hour 105. Then the bike, again, it's really tough bike. I I don't think there's any chance whatsoever to go under 5 hours, to be honest. So the expectation is more to be maybe 5 hour 15. I think that would be pretty good, but it doesn't really matter. The idea is not to go over 300 watts and to stay below 300 watts for sure on the climbs, which is actually, feeling good. It's actually not that easy. The objective is to do the first 2.5 hours relatively steady, and definitely not feel to be pushing at all in that time, because the race really, even on the bike, only starts then. And so my best result was 4th in Kona. That year I was 80th out of the water, and there were much less competitors in my age group than here. So if I come out around 100th out of the water, it actually wouldn't be that catastrophic. Then the question is, sure, after the bike in 2013 I was 13th coming off the bike, and here we shall see, but obviously it would be good to sort of be between 10 and 20 would obviously be great. Otherwise the gap to the first one might be a bit too much, but that's sort of the target, I suppose, and that is the most important. How much is the gap to the first, how much is the gap to the fifth? But again, patience. There's no need to be to be distraught or to be depressed in the race. If I hear Maggie telling me that I'm too far down, a lot can happen for sure over those 42 Ks on the run. Here again, the idea is to start really pretty easy, and then after 10K start to push a little bit more, after 20K, and then 30K really having to push all out, and hopefully there will be enough energy in my body to be able to then still have some good speed. I know that some of those climbs which look really super easy when you do them rested, sort of in an easy run, but in the marathon that's going to really be hell. And if it looks like it's going to be above 30 degrees again, so nutrition, salt, and it's going to be really tough. And even with the dry, obviously the heat eventually gets to you. And so I have no real objective on the run, but 3:20, 3:15, 3:15 probably would be really good result, especially after that tough of a bike. Don't really know if it's possible, but that's probably something that I would be super happy with. So overall, if you it should be below 10 hours for sure, but I think with the 9:45 you will have a pretty good place, and with the 9:30 you will definitely be up there with the best ones. I have no doubt. So no panic. The course is pretty good actually, so I can see Maggie several times. She will have to move a bit, so but I hopefully that will not cause her too much stress. It's already usually a bit of a pain for her, but should be obviously great to see her. I hope I will be in good shape at that moment in time, and just ready to really smash it, ready to dig deep. It's a World Championship. You need to suffer until the end. You need to push. It's not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure. And I'm pumped and excited, and can't wait to see how it's going to go, and if I'm able to execute the plan as I hope. So stay tuned. 1817, my race number. One more night's sleep, which is going to be shitty as usual, and then it's going to be a painful morning, because we have to first drive, take a first shuttle, then a second shuttle to the race start. So we have to get up before 4 p.m. for sure, and and then with the start at 7:20. So that's it's a long time before actually get going, and if you just do a little bit under, so you'll arrive only, finish will be sort of at 5 p.m. even if it goes super well. So you're definitely spending the whole day out there, and so that's gonna be a tough one for sure. But wish me luck, and thanks for being part of the journey, and let's see what happens tomorrow. I finally practice swim. Let's see how cold this water is. Cool. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, give me some comments. Appreciate again you guys' support from all over the world. I know that some of you are going to be racing tomorrow as well. So see you out there on the course. Do your best, and never give up. I think that's the worst. It happened to me a few times, but that's the worst. If you sort of feel that you could have done a lot better. So for World Championships, that shouldn't be the case. So good luck to everyone. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.